Okay. I think now we're online. Yes, we are. Are we? If someone is already in the stream, let us know if we're online. I'm kind of unsure. Ah, yeah. Ben is already in the chat. Hi, Ben.
Hello, everyone.
Yay. Okay. I will start with a short introduction of today's guest.
Good.
And then at 6:30, at 6:30 we will start our ramp test. So yeah, let's start with Dennis. Is he already in the picture? No, he's not there. Okay, then I start with Max. My friend Max in the, I think he's above me in the upper right corner. Oh, and a little bit small. I don't know why this sizes are always changing. Max is a former cycle messenger that turned into a bike mechanic. And he's doing the unknown race as a training race basically this year to prepare for his bigger challenge, the Three Peaks bike race. A little bit handicapped still with a broken shoulder, no, whatever. Collarbone, what was it?
Upper arm.
Upper arm. Came directly from his last physio session today to the performance test. Then in the lower left corner, there's Robert with a cat.
That's me.
He backed out last minute. He claims to be sick. No, he is sick, so he will be like our mental coach for this test.
Nice, that's cool.
And Dennis in the middle of your screen. Wow. Someone's Zwift sound is really loud. Who is that? And maybe everyone turns off their Zwift in-game sound, because that's kind of annoying.
No, mine's off. Of course.
Google Pacer.
Might be mine.
Maybe it's yours, Jakob.
Yeah,
Ever
but I
consider
think
that possibility?
Yeah, I'm already turning it off.
Everyone is paddling, apart from one person and me.
Okay. So Dennis is the first one who has to test his strength this year. He's going to the Atlas Mountain Race in 4 weeks, 25 days.
My frame is there now.
Something like this. So he's working on his last bits of performance before he decides to walk his bike through the mountains. And
walk his bike.
Yeah, mainly, I guess. I mean, from the stories you always read and see, it's a lot of hike a bike. And
hike a bike.
We have the best moderator here. Yeah, and then me, I'm going to do the unknown race in April, and that's the only thing I have planned so far. And today we will find out where we're at in our training, do the ramp test, which is a performance test where you start really easy and the power increases every minute, 20 watts, I think, and it ends when you can't push with, I think, 80 RPM or something, like with a proper frequency seated. You can't push that power anymore, then the test ends. And out of that, the program automatically does a lot of calculations. I have done a couple of these. I think actually the first performance test I ever did when I was living with a sports scientist was a ramp test. Max has done ramp tests before. It should have been the first for Robert, but now he's sick. I don't know if Dennis has done a ramp test before. Dennis? Okay, I don't think he can hear us
Well,
right now.
I
at
did
least had
last
some-
year. It's a long time ago that I did one, and so yes, let's see.
Okay, so no one really knows where they're at performance-wise at the moment. And
I don't know.
In theory, the whole thing could take quite long, right? Because we are all so
No.
fit, or you are so fit.
yeah,
They take
That's
hours.
that's the thing we're trying to prove, that RAM tests don't have to take much time. They can be over extremely quickly. So
But
we can get back to training.
We all are too strong.
yeah, I mean, they start really easy. I think we start at 100 watts or even under
Yeah,
after the warm-up.
yeah, 100.
And then I think it won't take longer than 15 minutes because, yeah, definitely not. If it increases 20 watts every minute, then after 15 minutes, that would be 400 watts. And I don't think I can push 400 watts for 1 minute.
No, not seated and not for a long period of time. Huh?
Yeah, exactly. So let's see, we still have 19 minutes until the test starts for warm-up.
So everyone is warming up right now. Almost everyone.
Almost everyone. Robert is snacking.
I'm also warming up with tea. So we all will be warm and cozy in 19 minutes.
And yeah, Robert also will keep an eye on the YouTube live stream at the chat. If you have any questions, he will be the person to ask them, especially as we approach the harder regions of the test. You might recognize that we basically all stopped talking at one point, I guess.
Okay. It's not a competition, though, I have to say, yeah? So,
Yeah, definitely
first
not.
person to step off the bike just knows where he's at, the first.
So,
but there's no way to pass this test. It's just check where you are in your training.
Yeah. And we all have different weights, are different points in our training. So I have no idea. I would have been quite sure that I push a bit more than Robert, but for everyone else, let's see.
We will find out. We will find out soon.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a nice thing to talk about. It's expectations. Like, what do you think is gonna turn out to be the number, the all-defining number at the end?
Do you have one?
What are you guys aiming for?
What we could do, we could talk about your Strava profiles and just see how your training was based on the last 3 months.
Let's focus on what Max just asked. Dennis, do you have an expectation? How long you will keep going? Like, what do you think? Where you get out after this test today?
I think it will be very horrible. I was sick in the winter 2 times, as everyone. Get problems with my back, so perfect.
So, do you have any number that you aim for, that you think you could reach?
120.
Okay, so Dennis is satisfied if he keeps up 1 minute. Yeah, I think for myself, difficult. If I reach the 320, 340, then I'm good. Like, then I'm satisfied for being the second week of January, basically. I don't think it will be more, definitely not. And I hope it's not much less. So if it's below 300, then I'm really, really unfit, I think. And you, Max?
Yeah, over the last couple of days when we were starting to ride Zwift together to check our progress and get fit again, I think we all found out that our power level is quite low, even for January. At least that's how I feel, and I remember us talking about it. So I don't know, maybe around 280, which is a little bit above my last year's FTP. Yeah, I don't know. If it's below 280, I wouldn't be surprised, but if it's like below 250, I'd be a little bit pissed.
John,
yeah, but anyway, we'll find out.
John, thanks for the feedback. I'm happy that the sound is good.
You're happy?
I'm happy. What's Robert? You have to keep an eye on the chat. I have it on the side back there. I don't really see what they say.
Don't worry. So some people, it's one person, really like the cat. And we also have a contribution from Daniel, who is apparently watching us suffer.
Daniel,
suffer.
wir vermissen dich.
Hi, Daniel. Daniel is the missing flamingo, basically. Maybe he will be introduced during the year at some point. As soon as
he's fit.
As he starts using his new bike.
You can also join if he's not fit. Just welcome all the time.
So Daniel is a future retired pro cyclist. So we'll expect high from him.
Yeah. Okay.
We still have like 14 minutes to go. It's gonna be impressive. Are we going sequential order? Are you guys all just starting at 18:30?
Together. That's the
just do it together, right?
The fun of this event, I think, that we are all start at the same wattage, same power, same time, and yeah, then one after the other will drop out within a couple of minutes, I guess.
Yeah. It's also more motivating if you're fighting not just on your own, but together with others.
Definitely.
Against fatigue.
Okay,
so I did one FTP test, and this one FTP test I did at 226. So I would really hope that I could still achieve that, because it was years ago.
You did.
How long ago was it?
Didn't you do?
And how was it training then?
Didn't you do a series of FTP tests with Diagnose Berlin once?
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I was like, I would say I was medium fit, but only after this one FTP test has really started to train regularly. So I feel like I have had to be much fitter a couple of years later, and now I hope that still with the decrease over the last 4 months or so, I would expect something in this area.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would expect your FTP to be about 220?
Yes, something like that. I mean, I would hope it to be 220, and I would kind of be disappointed if it's not.
So you would also go for about 300 watts in the ramp test?
Maybe, yes.
Yeah, 280, 300, somewhere like in that region, you would probably drop off. I think I will use the last couple of minutes before the test starts to go to the toilet. I'm nervous.
No more toilet breaks. You can just do it in cycling. You just have to have a bucket next to your training bike, and then just like lift open your shorts.
You let it run.
And let it run. It looks like okay, Dennis, you look like you're really suffering already, and Fax, you look like you're really just taking it easy.
That's his happy face.
No, I was. It's always my happy face. I was in Stansdorf before an hour. Got my bike back with new SRAM shifting MTB on a gravel bike, And yes, was very late because I got informations. My new bike for Atlas Mountain Race is in Germany now. Was super nervous, and so I'm still late. And yes,
But the bike you're using right now is your usual bike, right? It's not a different bike.
that's my aero bike.
Yeah, then. So we don't expect any technical problems from that side, and no excuses because different bike was there.
Now I got a new shift on my gravel bike. I got switched from Shimano GRX, which was suffering very hard the last 10,000 kilometers, to SRAM Mullet mountain bike shifter.
Oh.
So everything is new again. Everything is fine. The first bike shop at a check at a store after 10,000 kilometers. Yes, it's okay.
Not bad.
Right.
What's the story with your Atlas mountain race bike? Because you said it's just arrived in Germany. What's the bike? Tell us.
I decided to do Atlas Mountain Race this year.
It's your first
and
one.
I ordered my bike. Yes, first and hopefully the last Atlas Mountain Race. And yes, I ordered my bike in end of September. Now we have middle of January, and so I'm super nervous because yes, they said okay, December will be possible not. Then I was there on Wednesday, and they said yes, your frame will be produced this week. And today I got informations that the frame is in Köln now, and so now I'm happy. And looks like the frame will be in Berlin, starts off next week.
But what's the bike? Can you say? Like, what's the frame you're getting?
It's a Titan frame from Cosmo.
Yeah, nice.
And it's something between gravel and mountain bike, but it's a mountain bike frame with big tires.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say it. Federgabel.
Fork.
And yes, and with dropper, because I think most people are stupid. They say, "Oh, you have to do Atlas Mountain Race with a mountain bike, and then you will sit there for over 1,000 kilometers like this. I have only a mountain bike. Oh, I don't grab like this or this. Oh, my arms are hurting. I don't know why."
Yes.
Yeah. Tell us all about this, and if you broadcast anything about the race during the race, so like if you have a
I will take my GoPro with me. I will make a vlog. Yes, and I think I will do a story of traveling to Marrakesh. I will fly. It's my second fly ever. I had my first fly last year to Berlin, Stuttgart, because of work, nothing else.
Yeah.
And then I will be 3 days before I will be there. Can put my bike together, cycle a bit, and have a nice time.
Yeah. Get some good food.
And yes, I think it's good to see the land a little bit, because I think I will ride a lot of in the night. It will be very cold at night. Like now we have in Germany around minus 10 degrees.
Yes.
At the day it could be 25. So yes, could be horrible. We will see.
Maybe use the time in Marrakesh to learn some Arabic. You know, like basic phrases like "I'm hungry." Can I use a room?
I will use an app and sit in the forest,
but,
in the desert.
Do you have
you never know.
We have 5 minutes left until the test starts, so maybe we... Are you guys already in the event? I will go to the event now.
Not yet, but I can join.
Okay, yeah. So 5 minutes. I think I have to turn on my pen. Maybe, possibly.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
The picture seems to be a bit choppy.
Of my camera, right?
At least for me, it looks.
Yeah, yeah.
The
I
live
think it's
stream, it
Jacob's
looks.
PC.
Yeah, I don't know, but your cameras
Oh, okay.
all work, right? Like yours are.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of...
Yeah. It's
Yeah, Jacob, I think it's
Swift.
about. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess my laptop is definitely on the limit with running the streaming software, the voice video chat software plus Swift.
Yeah.
So, anyways, maybe I do.
Yeah, maybe next time we can let someone else stream, and then it's all gonna be a bit smoother.
Yeah. Should I go to this Swift companion app maybe? Then I can see what we're supposed to do.
YouTube is so funny. Now they say premium light. They have a new option to give you bullshit.
Let's discuss this another time because I have no idea what you're talking about. But why do I not see the time in Swift Companion?
It's 3 minutes, 10 seconds.
Okay, yeah. Ooh, there's a Ferris wheel. Where are we? In Watopia? Probably, right?
I think so, yeah.
We are 3 minutes away from an epic ramp event.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
The calm before the storm is now hitting. Everybody looks absolutely fresh. Everybody looks completely professional.
Completely focused. No difference between us right now and Emma Hinze before winning a world championship title.
Speaking of, do we have some news for today for the UCI track Euro?
I don't know. I mean, yesterday there was at least one gold medal and one silver, right? Men's team sprint, I guess. Roger Kluge and Theo Reinhardt. And then, or was that 2 days ago, that Emma Hinze, Sophie Kudek and Pauline Grabos won. No, they also won gold. Yeah, of course. 3 times in a row.
3 times in a row.
Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute to go.
Okay. So last time for the chat to ask some cool questions to the athletes. Is there anything you want to discuss now? Because now it's the last time they're going to be able to concentrate.
I think for the first couple of minutes, we might have some breath. But then it will be pretty quick. It will be over pretty quick.
Ready?
Yeah.
20
then
seconds.
at least leave a like, guys, for this stream.
Oh, the banner even says Flamingo fixed baseline ramp.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, let's
That's
go.
what we're paying for, I guess.
4 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
And let's go.
Okay, I'm out.
Free ride, 15 minutes. 5 minutes.
Free riding before it actually
Welcome to
starts.
Swift's new ramp test. Yeah, okay. I think now Swift will also explain to you what a ramp test is in more detail than I did in the beginning. That's good
Maybe
because
you
then
want
I
to
can
read
focus.
that out loud.
No, I think I will leave that to the people.
Okay, then. Welcome to Swift's new ramp test. A ramp test uses a short, progressive build to quickly identify the upper limit of your aerobic capacity. You can make a fairly accurate estimate of your FTP.
But I think, Robert, the thing is, when you're watching the stream and reading what's on the stream,
yeah, that's true.
then your voice
And
will
also
be 30
you guys
seconds
can
late.
read it on your own, so then you just read it.
Or, I mean, you could...
I think Robert is suffering here at most.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes,
You
totally.
could go to
I need to do something here.
To the Swift. You could, in theory, you could open Swift and go to just watching, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
then you would be live. And also,
How much is our delay?
URL,
30 seconds or?
I think so, 20, 25,
Yeah.
something like that. Oh. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Max is still wearing his hat.
Yeah, the windows are open and the fan is on, and I live in the south of Germany.
Somehow.
So, you live south of Germany, yeah?
Depending on the perspective, it's south of Germany or north of Italy.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Gesundheit.
Yeah. Oh my god. Die, telling you.
Dum dum dum.
This phone. Maybe it's more interesting than cycling indoors.
Dennis is
No,
posting
I'm
Instagram
always-
stories, probably.
Keeping in touch.
Oh, yeah.
It's better to make pictures before dying than after dying.
Yeah. Might be the only option after all.
And I have to say, I'm the only one who has to go to work in 2 hours. So, yes.
It's double the difficulty for you, yeah. I mean,
So we
not
have to
during the
look
test,
at your-
but after.
After the test, I will eat, take a shower, and yes, then I will take a walk with the dog and go to night shift.
That's nice.
You mention a dog, you will have to show it later to the audience.
He's laying on his cushion, so I think he won't come. It's a
Okay,
husky.
I think that's important. Stay seated during all of the test. I mean, you want to rearrange your bibs, like whatever, like this, I guess it's okay, but
So
yeah, don't
Ben
drive
has-
standing up.
Ben in the chat just said me.
No, that's his job.
But as the test only works if you have a continuous, consistent position on the bike.
Yeah.
And the power meter can gather data without interruptions and without altercations. It's all about the data today.
Big data. Small numbers, big data. Hey, you get a copyright strike when you can't continue with.
Dum, 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 da, dum, dum.
Yeah, I think
Non-scripted, promise.
once we reach 200 watts or something, like when it gets hard, I might doze off a little bit and put some music in my earphones, some UK drill or something to keep me
Why?
to keep me aggressive, to keep me pushing.
Keyword here is keep you aggressive, huh? You're one of the most aggressive people I know.
Yeah, aggressive might not be the right word. Engaged.
Focused. Yeah.
So 100 watts, how does it feel? Anybody already thinking about giving up?
Okay.
No, not really. Not really. But it's gonna happen soon anyway.
I would say Max is cheating.
How? Why would I cheat?
Aero bars are not allowed.
Of course. No, he's not. I mean, he's still pushing 120 watts. He's just going a lot faster than you.
Yeah.
It's aero.
Can't you see?
It's too much aero.
Good thing we activated the rubber band and stuff. Otherwise, he would be gone.
Yeah, I had surgery last like a month ago. They took some metal out of my arm, and it's still healing. Like the wound is closed, but the muscle they cut it open. It's not really back to where it was before. So using the aero bars, I can push watts without getting sore muscles or like overexerting my arm. So I can heal faster. That's the whole reason.
Yeah, I mean, especially, I sometimes think about putting aero bars on my bike for indoor cycling just so I can like lay here and watch Netflix or something.
Yeah. Watch someone else's stream.
Do it.
that,
Do
yeah.
it.
But
I hate it so much that I have an aero cockpit that I can't redo it because no aero bars on my bike.
Yeah.
Have you tried with the Besenstiel?
Or I need to put a table before my bike and put your arms down in there.
just a high bed. But we don't need the aero bar since we started cycling together in Zwift. Everything's so entertaining and engaging that we constantly have to switch positions. So there's no me laying down. It's just all out fighting all the time.
Robert really likes Zwift. He just recently started and he's in love with all the nice little things that you can see, the gamification.
Yes.
And I guess it's perfect if you just start out. It gets a little bit boring over time, but
it's just like a relationship, I guess. Like we are in a, we're just freshly in love with each other, Zwift and I. Just perfect match.
Fantastic love. Yeah.
Big love. Yeah. When getting messages from Zwift, you up in the morning. Great.
Yeah. Okay, so we're now at 180 watts.
Started 180. How does it feel? You're still able to speak, apparently.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be
That's okay.
surprising if I couldn't.
Yeah,
but I still can.
180, I think for me is, I don't know. I think that's upper zone 1, lower zone 2.
Ah.
So that should be.
It's okay. 180 is easy.
So I think, I mean,
With that,
when we surpass our personal thresholds, that's when it will get easy, or short before, when it will get hard.
How high is your heartbeat? Minus 110.
What?
I actually can't see it right now. Maybe. There. 140.
104. 145, I see.
I can't talk about the heartbeat. I think it's way too high anyway, but
Yeah. I think it's not comparable for all of us. Right.
But I think I will do that. Put some music now, because when it's too late that I cannot control, like that I can't take
So you won't.
hands off my bars anymore, then it will be too late. I will still hear you. I just don't put it too loud.
And it looks like you still managed to stay together, so there's not too much of a speed difference.
We have the rubber band on, anyways.
Cut it.
What's
Am
Daniel
I seeing
saying?
some sweat here?
Robert, Daniel is saying something in the chat, or?
Daniel? Oh, wait.
I think so.
Yes. 180, is this darts? He's asking, is this darts?
This
I
what?
think
Ah, wow, yeah,
Got it.
random access memory.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, you get this?
Yeah, it's like a perfect row. 180.
Oh, okay.
But we're not drinking at the same time and not smoking indoors, so I guess it's not dark.
Yes, that's true. And we already surpassed 180 quite much. So in my stream, you're currently in the 220 watts.
Okay, 240 is round about my threshold, so here it should get 5. Or everything above this will be kind of hard.
Now the work is starting up.
Yeah.
Things are getting harder and harder. Now it's becoming a challenge.
It's too quiet here.
Robert, sing a song.
No, please don't.
Okay. Yeah, that's singing currently. My condition, probably not the best idea. I don't want to hit our viewership, so then we probably lose all of our viewers. But there's a question: will we get drug jokes at 420? That's implying that you guys reached to 420.
Yeah, exactly.
So, that's really lots of confidence from the viewer, Ben. And there's some weird noise in the background. So,
With noise, the fans maybe, and the trainers itself.
Yes.
That trainer starting to work. Now, you suffer in the fourth segment. Now it starts to hurt, right?
No.
I'm not too hurt, but I won't be able to talk much longer. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not
same.
able to talk.
Like now where like in the threshold zone somewhere, right? Like you're way beyond your now.
Fuck. Mach zu.
God, what's going on? He's
Stupid.
Okay. Okay. Keep on writing. It will work out. It's just cycling.
Yeah, happy.
Cycling. It can't be that hard, right? It's really fascinating to see the different styles that we have. Yeah? Like some of you, like just like really paddling a lot. One person is really dedicated, stumping, and one person is like a sprinter. Everyone is like in a about 300 watts range by now. So This like static curve. At some point, you guys probably won't understand what I'm saying since the that is leaving your brain and you're just like trying to survive. So this for the chat, this is now the perfect moment to say something to these people that they can read later when they're coming back to this. Come on, guys. Come on. Just don't give up.
Push, push, push.
Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. Just you can always do one more revolution, right? It's no problem. You have a good pedaling style. Just like keep that style. Just keep going. We are way beyond the 300 watts now. So let's go. Focus on your pedaling. More watts. Come on, come on. I really hope we don't get a strike here because now it sounds a bit obscene. Yeah, but... yeah. 300 watts, 340 watts. Keep in the center. Try not to pedal with much power. Try to focus on what you have to pedal. Keep on. You can always go one more. Forget that. You always can go one more. Don't stop. Max is out.
Oh.
And Max is, I think, what was it that you stopped? Like 330 or something? And 50 seconds.
Hopp, 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 hopp. Zieht durch, Jungs, zieht durch.
So. Come on.
Und Watt pro Kilo, Jakob, du kannst doch ein bisschen. Greif mal an jetzt.
Oh, it's still...
I'm dying.
Ja, egal, mach einfach weiter. Deine hast du später. Hopp, 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 hopp.
You can always do one more.
Okay, I'm out.
Yes.
Komm on, Dennis, weiter geht's jetzt. Los, 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 los.
Last.
Was ist hier los?
That is a bean fit machine.
Oh, wow.
Ja, okay.
Okay. That's good. Thank you. Okay. When you're done, keep pedaling to cool down. Get the lactate out of your system.
Come on, Dennis, kannst noch ein bisschen. Let's fucking go.
175.
175?
Gut.
300. Uff.
Hopp, 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 hopp.
Ja, nicht aufstehen, Dennis. Hinsetzen.
Sagt der, dass er 10 Minuten raus ist.
Ja, nicht reden. Kopf runter, treten. Aber jetzt nochmal Angriff.
That is.
I think.
Jawohl.
And
Sehr
Always one
gut.
more. There's always one more.
Krass. Sehr gut, Dennis.
Well, where have you been? What's your?
Ah.
Okay,
Okay, so how are you feeling, guys?
Max.
I can't breathe.
Max.
I feel kind of shit, but not because I'm dead or finished, but I finished that early.
But no, you were also
Okay.
at 320 or something. What was your average?
Yeah, something like that. I think
288.
yeah, sorry.
Max, what was your average?
They said FTP is 246, which is
I mean,
somewhere
yeah,
what I expected it to be.
yeah,
And I don't know what it says about the average.
yeah, no,
Maybe I have
but
to
okay. Yeah, you were like in the 300. Oh, the dog. You were in the 320
Hello.
step, right?
Yeah, exactly. That was when it kicked me out. Like I think I just went above it, and then oh no, 340 was the one I went in, and
Okay.
I couldn't complete.
So that's like 3.5 watts per kilo, maybe.
Where you
Gotta
see
check.
Douglas?
Gotta check.
Okay. So,
Jakob?
yeah.
Where can I see the Douglas?
It was
There,
displayed
right
on
after
screen.
you finished, but otherwise, I don't know. Swift definitely gives you a. I mean, maybe when you enter, right? Just.
Or do I have to leave?
You have to leave.
Do I have to leave or now the 10 minutes
No.
up to?
I mean, it said
Possibly.
something right after you ended your ride. It should have said something. But if you missed that, maybe when you enter ride. But do you,
Then I will leave the
no,
event.
do your cooldown to get the lactate acid out of your system, and then at least 5 minutes cooldown can hurt.
So Jakob, what was yours? What was your FTP?
Pretty good, actually. I mean, like a lot higher than I expected. I thought it would be like the one Max has, around 245 or 250, but it was at 260 now. Good, I think. Maybe I can get it up to 4 until before the unknown race starts.
Yeah.
Let's see.
A lot of work
For me, that
it's-
sounds like, but for the summertime.
But
So,
I think I wouldn't
are
have made it this far without Max and Dennis. Like, it was really motivating.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, when you're alone, it's like sometimes hard to keep going when it starts hurting, right? But when there's a robot,
It wasn't hurting.
other people
I have to.
that you're kind of in a friendly competition with, even though it's not comparable at all, but like, of course, no one wants to be the first to drop out. So.
I have to say my problem was only the air, because I was at a pulse from nearly 180, and yes, night shift, didn't eat good, was outside, and I think my legs are okay, but if I can't breathe, that's the most horrible moment indoor, I think.
But I think, I mean, I have that also when I go really hard outdoors, like a long climb or something, and you really push. And then at some point you have the feeling like, okay, I can't breathe. I don't get any air inside of my system. That's maybe a bit stronger when you're indoors, of course. But I think that just happens when you're really pushing. Robert, did you notice which step Dennis had to finish on?
No, I didn't. But I mean, like, I think you, Jakob, you finished at like 13 or something, and Dennis, you probably like 5 more.
I mean, I finished
more.
at 360. That was the one I couldn't.
Yeah, you finished at 360. Dennis something at 420 actually.
Oh wow!
So
I think it was 400. I think
okay.
it says my FTP should be like 288.
Wow, that's pretty high.
Yeah.
It's okay.
288. Do you want to tell us your weight right now? Do you know it? It doesn't matter. Do you know your values from other tests? Is that like comparatively good for yourself?
It's long ago. I think I did the last before maybe 2 years or 3 years, and there my last FTP was, I don't know, 270 maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
Okay.
That's a
long time
So
ago.
you feel well prepared for the Atlas Mountain Race?
I think when my bike is there, I have yes, that's the most important thing, but also my gear.
Yeah.
I have in the front, I have 32 teeth, and in the back I have 10 to 52. And so I think it will be hard because it is late start and you have to climb every day a lot of elevation. But yes,
Yeah.
I
mean, it's going to be a hard race.
I will not
anyways.
win, but I hope to give my best. My plan is to sleep outside most times. I have a very good sleeping bag. I have a what's the name for this? The shit where you sleep in. The you know.
A BB bag.
And yes. So I think the strategy will be very good. I will take food with me. My plan is I use something like Y-food to make it for yourself with the pulver.
With the
and then you can get on your way water.
Okay.
And then you have 1 or 2 meals in a little bottle. And that's awesome. And then when you take some more pulver, it's epic.
Yeah.
What I love is I have boosters for workouts in the gym, and I like to do this, put this in my bottles.
Nice camera as well.
And for the night, it's very good.
So you're going with full cosmonaut food on your Cosmo titanium bike.
I think it's the best strategy, or it works for me. But also I have the problems several times. I don't always when I go bikepacking, I don't sleep very good.
Yeah.
Always before bikepacking, I sleep up to 4 hours maybe most times because I'm stupid and doing other things. And then in the evening I am sleeping on my bike, and that's so horrible. But when you're over this point, it's epic.
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's hope you can do some test rides on your new bike. Good thing that the frame is already in Germany. And
yes.
Then I would say, should we keep riding and keep streaming, or should we just end the ride?
I'm done for today.
End it itself. Yeah, I think.
I have 1:30 and then I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, I
Maybe
think I will.
1:30 minutes and then I'm
I
done.
will end this right here already.
So Jakob, what are your plans for unknown race?
Not having mechanicals. That's always my biggest dream.
But you don't bring a spare tire with you.
I'm not bringing spare tires for 1,000 kilometers. I think this time it's not on a holiday, right? I'm not sure. I haven't checked the date, but if it wasn't for Easter holidays last year, I could have just went to a bike shop in this. Where have we been? Montélimar or something?
Somewhere around that. Yeah.
So if it's not on holidays, then it will be a lot easier if you have mechanicals or anything to just get replacements. And no, I might. I mean, since it's in Austria, I don't know how the weather is in April in Austria. Probably even most likely worse than in the south of France in April.
The real question is, are we going to be in Austria, or maybe it's going to be in Hungary?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's like somewhere in the east of Middle Europe, like.
Yeah.
So it will be colder than close to the Mediterranean. Also, most likely a lot more high up, so I might take a sleeping bag this time. Actually, I might take warmer gloves and just warm my equipment. I need to be warm. Like last year already was too cold. So, and then I don't really have a strategy yet. I don't know if, depending also on how training goes and how well I feel, maybe I do the same that Max does and take it more as a training, gathering experience kind of thing.
Yeah. Testing equipment also.
And if I feel really good, then I will try the same as last year, just go as fast as I can be for myself and then not get stressed if I'm in the top 5 or 10 or whatever. I have to tell myself I don't fucking care which position I'm on. I'm just racing myself.
Yeah.
So that will be your job, Robert, to be master of mind and brain and be our mental coach.
Okay.
For everyone
No pressure there.
Not getting the inside joke, that's actually his degree, master of mind and brain.
I just hope that you also have a sports scientist with you who can get you action advice.
I don't fucking care. I will, you have to call me in the middle of the night and read something from Nietzsche or I don't know, Hegel.
And I'm not sure a sports scientist would actually approve of the stress strategy. you put your body through during these kinds of races or sleeping 2 hours.
If it's a sports scientist for a professional team, well then they approve of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. It's still a long time to go. So my strategy for unknown. I have no strategy. Like I said before, I'm doing it as a preparation race, gathering information and insights into my equipment, my body, my physique also, because it's quite different from last year. I couldn't train in the winter, or I'm just starting out training. Again, compared to last year, I'm going to race it completely different. I'm going to more focus on steady efforts for a set amount of time with some variation, but not like last year where I just hammered for the first 300 kilometers and then had to fight myself for the next 200 just to almost freeze during the night or in the morning, and then taking like a 90-minute nap after 500 kilometers. It was not a good idea.
Yeah.
So next time I'm going to do it more in parts, maybe like 380, then sleep, then eat well, brush your teeth, go again, to get a rhythm in. Because my main goal this year is to race 3 Peaks bike race, which is much longer. Probably the same percentage-wise elevation. So it's like around 30,000 elevation. And unknown last year was around 16,000, sorry. So yeah, it's about twice as long. So I really need to get used to continuous efforts in like repetitive motion and getting into a rhythm, like I said. Also, nutrition is going to be a big part because I don't want to bring all the food.
For the unknown
that's
or
the main goal. For the unknown, I'm going to do it like last year and just lead my way through Europe and eat speculum and always calculate the cheapest price per calorie.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, but I'm super excited to see all the people there at Unknown again because I really like the vibe. Yeah, I'm excited, but I'm also very, very afraid of the cold, like last year. And
yeah,
like
I mean,
said,
the good thing is they improved the race in a way by having more checkpoints and having these backup checkpoints in case weather is too bad. The checkpoints will be on lower altitude. So, I mean, last year checkpoint 2 was okay because there was no snow and no rain, but if the weather would have been different, that would have been dangerous, I guess. So
Yeah, it was still like minus 10 degrees according to my computer. I guess it's like a minus 8 degrees.
It was
But
-2 up there. I'm pretty sure.
anyway, but with the wind chill and going downhill for a very, very long time, like 15 kilometers or more, to be at the like coldest point in the night just before sunrise, it was really hard. It was really, really difficult, and I don't want to go through this again. I mean, I will eventually, but if I can choose and plan beforehand and get the right equipment, then I will do that this year.
Yeah, let's see. Then let's hope Dennis has a good race.
Yeah.
And a good night shift before.
I will die every day.
Was nice.
So I wish you a good evening and have fun.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Thanks to everyone.
Bye.
And see you in the next video.
Yeah, it was a blast.